The first time I saw the man in overalls, I didn't know he was a ghost. This was a long time ago. I was about 20 years old and I was living in an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor. I had a balcony that overlooked a meadow and it was in the city. So when you entered my apartment, you came into what would be the living room, kitchen area in one, and then you'd go back down a hallway, and from there would be the bathroom, bedroom situation. So it's mid-afternoon, I want to say around 3 o'clock, and I'm in the bathroom showering. This was like 25 years ago. You didn't take your cell phone with you. It just was different then. It was like you still had an iPod and listened to CDs and things like that when you were in the shower. You didn't really carry your cell phone around with you. So my cell phone is in the living room at this point. Now I'm home alone. I have locked the doors. So there's a deadbolt, a doorknob lock, a deadbolt, and a chain on the main door, and then the balcony was a slider, so it had kind of a latch that flipped up and down. Everything is locked when I go to take the shower. As I'm getting out of the shower, I'm blasting music. I shut it off. I towel off. I just have on a towel at this point. Again, I'm home alone. I am walking from my bathroom to my bedroom, and in the process of such, as I'm walking past, I catch a glimpse of a man in overalls sitting in one of the chairs in the living room, kind of facing towards the hallway. So I can see this person as if they're sitting like this. And I am like, I freeze and I'm listening. I'm quiet. I don't scream. I don't make a peep, but I'm listening to hear if I can hear this man standing up or anything, like, who is this? How did they get in? Why are they in my house? I think you probably could have heard my heart beating out of my chest because it is pounding so loud at this point, and all I can think is, oh my God, I have to get on some clothes. How am I going to do this? And I have to also call for help, but my phone is in the living room where he is. So I quietly sneak around and like open my drawers, and again, heart is pounding so loudly in my own head. I can hear nothing though. There's nothing in the other room that is happening. I'm hearing nothing. Doesn't seem like anyone's approaching. So I get on a little bit of clothing and I start sneaking my way back. And I finally work up the courage to peek around the corner, and he's gone. And I was like, oh shit. He's either gone out the balcony, because I can see from the hallway, the chain is still thrown, that door has not been disturbed. So he had to have come in the balcony, and maybe he left through the balcony, or he's coming up against the wall that I can't see and gonna turn the corner and kill me. You know, one of two things. And so I freeze for what seems like another hour, just waiting. But I finally work up the courage to go around the corner, and there's no one there. The door is locked to the balcony. The chain, the deadbolt, the doorknob on the main door to get into the apartment, all still locked. So I don't really know what to make of this. Now, immediately, I don't think, oh, that's a ghost. I just saw a ghost. Again, I've seen ghosts my entire life, but none caught me off guard like this one. And I know you're thinking, if you've always been able to see ghosts, how could you not tell that it was a ghost? And my only answer is that because this was just different. He seemed like he was there in corporeal form. It wasn't like the other types of ghosts I had seen that were, well, if you want to know more about those ghosts, let me know. We'll save that for another time. But he was totally different than anything I had ever seen before. And the presence felt strong, like he was there. I kind of just try to shake it off and move on with my day. I don't remember if I told anybody right away when it happened or not, but then it happened again at the apartment. Same kind of scenario. I'm in the shower. Same thing. Very similar situation. I walk past, think I see him. I freeze, but this time less hesitant to go see if he's there, and he's not there. So what I am seeing out of the corner of my eye, again, it's just for a split second, but it's a white man with a plaid shirt It's either, I think it's been blue. It might have been red one time, another time I saw him, but he's always got on bib overalls. And so at this point, I'm kind of starting to figure out it's a ghost or it's a spirit guide. It's something that I can't explain. I have asked my guides to give me any information. I'm really coming up empty. Give me a sign. Who are you? How would I know you? Do I know you? Why are you here? What do you want? And I never really got any answers. So I don't know if this was perhaps a farmer that used to farm the land. Where this apartment sits used to be cornfields. And I thought maybe this was someone that used to farm the field or owned the field. Clearly there have been other people that have lived there previously. Hey, quick side note, this land was obviously owned by Native American or indigenous people prior to being colonized by white folks. But they're not coming to me in spirit form and just like randomly coming in without consent. However, the people that are haunting me are white men without consent, which is surprising to no one. So back to the story. So it kind of calms down and I don't really see him again for a while. A couple years later, I bought a house and moved into my house. And at that time, I hadn't seen him for quite a while. And I thought he was just kind of gone. Maybe it was a spirit guide, maybe it was this, that, or the other. Same thing happened here. This time he's the same thing, getting out of the shower, walking past, sitting in the chair. Plain as day. I am not imagining this, nor am I looking for him to come. But he just keeps showing up and I don't know what he wants. Now, it's been a long time, knock on wood, since I've seen him. And, you know, my mom has posited that it could be maybe my grandpa, whom I didn't really know. But again, I don't know. I've never had enough time to get a clear look at his face to see who he is. If it is possibly someone that was an ancestor, or what. And I don't, other than the initial, like you're startled type of feeling, I don't get any bad vibes. He doesn't mean harm or ill will. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you want to hear more ghost stories that I have personally experienced, let me know. Have you ever seen a ghost? And if so, did it freak you out? Were you happy? Did you recognize them? Tell me more about your experiences. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.